Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Flight Sim Deck. We camped last night at Arches National Park to do the sunrise flyover of the area in our Kitfox Series 5 STI, which also just became available for the Xbox users, so that's pretty cool. More people can fly this, do some bush flying together. So we just need to have some coffee and do the walk around before we can go. Came in yesterday evening from Telluride. Did a takeoff and landing on the way out just to make sure I'm still comfortable with it because I hadn't flown it in about a month. A real shame, I know. And after that touch and go, turned at Placerville and flew up north to Grand Junction. Did some flying along the river. Did one stop in a field that looked pretty good near the river. I wish I could remember the spot, but I have it marked on Valanza, so there's that. And then we went over to Canyonlands Regional for some supplies and then back out to set up camp. I wanted to do this flight as a stream, but I've had to kind of come to terms with the fact that my life is just not set up right now to have scheduled streams. So you might catch me doing one at 2 in the morning again like I did with my recent Janet Op stream in the 737-600. Just finally had a moment to fly, so just decided to fly. And, you know, with a toddler and then another baby on the way, it's just really hard for me to lock down time and stick to it. So I work better in spur-of-the-moment chunks of time, which is why I really enjoy doing these story-type videos, because I can complete the flight whenever I want and then span the editing out across a few days if I need to. And sometimes just 20 minutes of editing in a single day can accomplish a lot. So being able to do that is great instead of like setting 3 or 4 hours aside for a stream, you know, in a somewhat quiet environment. I just can't do it. And it's not just the stream, there's the setup before the stream, there's planning where you're going to go, there's making the thumbnail, there's writing all that out for the video and scheduling it. So it's not just the time you dedicate to the stream, there's so much more to it. The parking brake set, the fuel shutoff valve open, the master on. Star power on, fuel pump, and then the both A and B lanes, and then just push to start. Then you can turn on the avionics. So that's what I'm mainly going to do, like I always have done, but I got away from doing the trip vlog style videos that I used to do, and I really want to get back to it. That, and, you know, I'll still do reviews, tutorials, and then I'll do streaming whenever I can, you know, and it's just going to have to be at random times. I may not be able to always advertise them a day ahead. It just might happen, you know, and you get less people watching and stuff, but that's cool too, because I've had streams of 10 people, 20 people before that are just great. It just depends who you have in there and what, you know, if a lot of people are having conversation, but I've had some great times like that. So, you know, I don't mind that. It's fine. I've really had to let go of the feeling of the need for this channel to be successful, which I don't even know what that means. Like, is that a lot of views? Is that a lot of subscribers? Is that a lot of ad revenue? Like, I don't know what success is. It's different for everybody. That's just going off of YouTube success. Because, you know, like, I never ask people for subscribers or likes or any of their donations. I just, you know, kind of let it play out, you know, and the subscribers, I guess, are maybe a little more organic because they really have to do it. You're not reminding them or any of that. For me, I just think this platform, I like to use it as a place just to share creative flight simulation videos. Like, that's always what I've wanted to do. I like video editing, no matter what it is. I like video editing and I like flight simulation. So when I put the two hobbies together, I just like to have a place to put that stuff, an outlet, you know. And when I let myself go down the path, which I have done, in trying to present every new thing or feeling bad because you couldn't get a video or stream out this week, and I found that just letting go of caring about all that and not conforming into the stuff that it takes to become really successful on YouTube and thrive by YouTube standards, I just feel like it's so much more healthier for me to just not, you know, care about that stuff, not to have that be the goal. Have the goal being making creative flight simulation videos, that being the goal, and not so much, you know, is like 10,000 people gonna watch this? Is, you know, it's just whatever happens, happens, as long as it was a video that I thought was quality and creative to still put it out. So you may see me making a video once a week, maybe a couple times a week if things are balanced out that way, or, you know, I might miss a week, you know, it just might happen. It just depends on what's going on. Because, you know, this can all really turn into a real sickness over time, I feel like, because a lot, and I mean a lot of new stuff comes out in flight simulation. And as content creators, there's this urge to present these products, either because the developer provided you a copy, or your subscribers really want you to show it, or you genuinely have interest in the aircraft. But these aircraft and sceneries come out so often, there's really never a break in something new coming out, and even a new software or something within flight simulation. And for YouTube, you want to be one of the first to get a video out because the trend is still hot. You know, that's why everybody goes for the trends at the same time, because that's when it's most talked about. And then after that, it kind of integrates itself into the rest of flight simulation, and you just see it, you know, here and there. You know, the PMDG is a good one like that. Like, that is going to be a hot topic for a while, but eventually it'll integrate itself in with all the rest of the aircraft. Like this aircraft, the release was on Christmas Eve, which is amazing for the end user, but for the content creator mindset, you know, it's the holidays, you're with your family, and you have to decide if you want to take time away from that to make a video on Christmas Eve, or sometime during Christmas in the morning or in the night or the day after, to get a video of the Kitfox out around, you know, the time it was released. There's just this urge in you, if you're a content creator, to do that stuff. So what I've tried to do is just let go of that urge and just, you know, whether it happens or it happens. You know, I've had to start telling people, no, I can't do projects. I've had people reach out to me with hardware. There's constantly messages about trying certain aircraft or scenery, and then people wanting to run ads on your stuff, and all these emails. I mean, you really kind of get hoarded out, and it's really kind of funny how even within flight simulation, something as niche as that, it can happen without all these people reaching out to, which is great, but it just gets, I don't know, it just gets overwhelming if you're not used to that stuff. So I just want to get back into the fun of this, and what I started it for, which is making trip vlogs, flying within the flight simulator and producing a video that's like a vlog of the experience I had on that flight. And that's what I really want to get back into doing, you know, plus the stuff I still did, but I just want my main focus to be this kind of flying. So there you go, rant over. That's part of these videos too, rants about certain things that are going on, whatever's happening. But eventually, we did make our way back into Telluride later that day and got to do the circle to land approach on the runway 27. And this approach is actually published on the localizer runway 9 chart. And it gives you a nice view of Mountain Village, and you just have to stay to the left of the 145 highway as you fly the base leg. Other than that, it's pretty easy. Nice view, nice turn. It's just one of the most beautiful approaches I've done. So I want to thank you guys for watching and, continuing to be here. I don't know how many of you are still around from when we started the channel. But yeah, that's really just an update on the channel, how things are going to be going, and, just basically my ability to try and let go of the need for this to be successful. Just let it be an artistic outlet, and that's where it's going to stand. We're going to do another beautiful place soon, and that'll kind of be the highlight of this story series. We'll focus on some really unique places that maybe you never thought to fly before. So check those out in the future. You take care.